Moshi Moshi! Ohio gozaimasu! How is everybody doing today? We're gonna get into runs here in just a little bit. Before we get too far, there's just 2 days left, really, in the month. Not that you should only support these charities during the month of June during Pride Month, but I believe the overall this particular fundraising event, if it doesn't end on Wednesday, it does end this week, and then I'll be rotating the charity over that I'm supporting in the month of July as well. But for now, I am still raising money for Unified for Pride, which is a Tiltify fundraising event, and where all the money gets raised through the Unified for Pride fundraisers gets split up between the 12 different charities that it's supporting. And just to run through the list very quickly, then I'll talk about one of them at the end. Let me turn these down a little bit. The 12 charities that we are seeing, let me put it on the screen. Excuse me. There we go. 12 charities that are being supported are, you know what, let me switch the layout over. I just did something I didn't need to do. Here we go. There we go. The 12 charities that are being supported by Unified for Pride are AMFAR, which is a nonprofit organization dedicated to the support of AIDS research, HIV prevention, treatment, education, and advocacy of AIDS-related public policy. Black and Pink, which is a prison abolitionist organization whose I'm not sure if main focus is the right way, but that's the phrase I'm going to choose. Their main focus is a program, a pen pal program connecting LGBTQ members with incarcerated members in a pen pal program. It's also supporting GLSCN, which is an education organization working to end bullying and prompt LGBT inclusion in K-12 schools. I'm trying not to read too much just from the teleprompter here. The It Gets Better Project, Mermaids UK, the Modern Military Association of America, which is one I wasn't familiar with, but it's one of the largest organizations for LGBTQ military families in the US. Queer Tea Gamers, the Rainbow Railroad, the US chapter of the Rainbow Railroad, Stonewall Community Foundation, the Trans Lifeline. We'll talk about the Trevor Project in a little bit. And True Colors United, and that's the end of the list. So we'll actually talk about the Trevor program now. And the Trevor Project's a nonprofit focused on suicide prevention efforts among LGBTQ youth. And they also offer a lot of to provide and conduct a lot of research, and also provide a lot of education materials. For example, one of the programs that they offer is a program to help teach how to get involved if you think somebody may be in danger of harming themselves, the best way to intervene in order to get that person to the help that they need, and provide them the help that they need until more help arrives, and how best to handle that situation, so you can support those and help those that you love. Trevor Project researchers also found that if there's just one supporting adult in the life of LGBTQ youth, they are 40% less likely to report attempting suicide within a year. And that's just with the support of one person. It doesn't say, it specifically has to be a parent, although that would be nice. It doesn't say it has to be a family member. It's just one person, one adult, who can just be accepting of who that person is can make such a drastic difference in their outlook and on their outlook on life and on suicide rates. It really does make a massive impact. So if you'd like to learn more about the Trevor Project, access any of the educational materials that they may have, get involved in any other way, their website is thetrevorproject.org. That's a charity that I fundraised for multiple times through my stream and through other charity events that I've been a part of, which is why I always highlight that one. That's just one that I am particularly familiar with. And they do a lot of good work there. There's also multiple hotlines you can get in touch with, either by text, online, or by phone, as well as a huge social network available as well. There's a lot of resources you can get through the Trevor Project. Something seems amiss with what is on the screen. Like, that timer doesn't appear to be in the right place, right? Let me open my splits. The layout also is, you know what? Hold on. Gotta fix something in the layout. Then I can move the timer. Am I too loud? I might be ramped up a little, revved up a little hot here. I'm pretty high up in the yellow. That's a little better. That's probably even better. It's not segment time. Split time. No. I don't think I saved my splits either. I didn't. Let me go get my splits real quick. In fact, I know what happened is I accidentally undid my splits. So I should just have to fix the last split. Hopefully. Nope, looks like I gotta split them all. Okay. Hello. Let me fix my splits. Ah. Come on. Okay. No! Need some of best. That's all I wanted to do. All right. Yeah, something's not right. Why is this not right? None of this is right. Because my alerts are actually going to cover up the timer on this layout. What's happened to my layout? This is not the right layout. I think it's all straight now. You can't see half of what I'm doing because I'm working on I'm moving the alerts out of the way. I'll do something else with the alerts on this. I'll have to do something else with this layout, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. There was one thing we needed to do. Sugar. Just it. Good. Okay. We're all set. Booda boom 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 booda boom. Hey, why can't I turn the timer on and off? Number lock's off. Well, that'll do it. Number lock being off will do it. I just goofed up. There we go. Do I have any game audio? Yes. Is it particularly loud? No. There we go. Three, two, one, go. Why is the cutscene skip button not doing what I want it to do? Why is it not doing what I want it to do? Boom, 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 boom. Alright, I think the foot pedal's working now. Yes. Foot pedal's working now. Let's try that again. Three, two, one, go. That's better. Alright, first things first, just get our brush. Gonna hop up a tree over here too. If you paint on the trees, they disappear. If you erase the ink, they reappear, but if you're standing on the tree, it can't reappear. And then when you save and quit and reload the game, the trees appear before you do. So it'll actually just pop you up on top of the tree. Just saves you a little bit of walking around there at the start. And then the screen transitions are gonna look a little funny. Because I'm just mashing this skip cutscene button. The transition animations between each room is a cutscene, which is skippable. So most likely, if I show this for a marathon or something, I'll at least offer to not be mashing this, because it can be a little bit difficult on the eyes. But otherwise, the game has many options as far as reducing flickering, on-screen, camera shaking, and other things that might make it difficult for people who are photosensitive to watch or play. And I'm gonna keep all of those features on, which means they're disabled, if that makes sense. On as in the visual assistance is on, not that the effects that may be, you know what I mean. With a big fat brush, let's go. And we are already on to our first boss. This boss is not too tricksy whatsoever. Just gotta wait for them to be targetable. I wonder, and we'll talk about the mirror fight when we get there. We're quite a ways from there yet. I wonder if somehow, if you had the mirror brush here, if you could deal damage in the what's an off cycle in this fight. Since the mirror brush hits inverted targets. There's probably no way to test that. That would be cool though. Ooh, you did not take a path I thought you would. Yo! What a generous hurt box there is. Goodness. That's the end of the fight. Our bond with the brush has increased, so we've unlocked our first brush ability, which is glow-in-the-dark ink, which looks really good, by the way. You can paint and redecorate everything in this game, including your character and any of the clothing that they wear. And the glow-in-the-dark paint looks really cool when you apply it to clothes, I think. It really does look sharp. It's a similar concept here. Draw on these bushes to make them disappear. Erase the ink. And then when you respawn in, the bush will respawn and push you out of bounds. And now we're on to the third boss fight. I'm completely skipping the second one, at least for now. This is an all bosses run, so I'll be seeing all of them eventually. But getting here quickly will unlock the jump ability very early in the game. Yo, I almost dodged into it, and I was so busy watching myself dodge into it, I wasn't dealing damage. I know this sounds obvious from a speedrunning perspective, but it is important to deal as much damage as possible, and not so much in a like let's count up our DPS and get a high score, but more in if you don't deal a full cycle's worth of damage. Cycles in this game tend to be pretty long. You could cost yourself quite a bit of time. Like being a half second slow could be a 4, 5, 6, 7 second or more time loss. Get away from me. And then I'm using the visual tell of right before Chicory, evil Chicory throws a shot at me. There's actually just a brush stroke over Pizza, who's the main character. It's going to tell me what kind of pitch is coming my way, if you will. I'm probably standing on it. Ah, yep. I should have just backed off. Not a melee character. I can deal damage at any range. I don't even play a melee character in Final Fantasy XIV. I think we're done here. There we go. That's the end of the fight. Up here behind the tree where you can't see me. I'm gonna jump into the water and save and quit, and hopefully be far enough across that the nearest safe respawn point's actually on the other side of the water. I save and quit a little early there. There we go. And we're here early, so we can't actually leave this area. We have to come over here. Be careful, don't try and jump across. Take the mushroom. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. My day has been okay. How has your day been? It was Monday. It was a work day on a Monday, but not too bad at least. Can you get... Thank you. What in the world? That was so weird. I was like stuck. I was stuck on like an invisible wall or something. Oh, look, I've completely missed my turn. There we go. So we're gonna do another edge clip here to get out of bounds. I don't think I really talked about what I'm doing there, but I'm just jumping somewhere I'm not supposed to be able to jump up to, and usually the game will reset you. But if you save and quit, the game will more or less figure out where your shadow is. It's probably a little more detailed than that, and save your position at your shadow, and whether or not that means you've just jumped up an impossibly tall cliff or not. I just took the wrong path. Sugar. Let's reset. I'm not gonna eat that time loss. I went down too many floors. I miscounted. What I wanted to do was either go up here and it would have been okay, it would have covered it, but I didn't want to come down here at all. What I wanted to do was come over here. This is what I wanted to do. Here's the boss fight right down here. Oh, look at that. I was gonna be upset anyway because I've still got some content warnings on. Hold on. Boss fight skip option, no. Content warnings, no. Okay. Oh yeah, glitches. I need to pick up a glitchless run at some point, but I think I'm just gonna dive into. If I do glitchless, I think I'm just gonna dive in head first and do 100% glitchless. Because going from glitchless to glitchy 100%, I think it's just gonna be changing when you pick up your collectibles. I'm not too sure though. But my next project's going to be working on 100%. I want to finish the tracker, the 100% speedrun tracker, so it makes a nice little checklist of where you need to go for your collectibles still. But that's still very much a work in progress. I know there's, if you look on the speedrun Discord, somebody does have an app where it'll load your save file and show you the map where you need to go. But I'm working on something that'll just run live with the game. And hopefully I can figure it out. I should be able to figure it out in Python. We'll also auto update the list for you. That would be really nice. And we'll go. Come on. For anybody not familiar with this game, Chicory came out in June, and it came out this month. We are still in June. And it is a game based around a painting mechanic, if you will. You can paint and draw on anything that you'd like. It has a it's very well written. It's got a great story. We're not going to be doing anything, you know, we're gonna be skipping all of the story, of course. And as far as the speedrun goes, it plays very much like a puzzle platformer, a 2D puzzle platformer. Very much modeled after something like Link's Awakening. And that's actually what you needed a game in the first place. Is it felt like everything that I liked about playing Link's Awakening as a kid. And if you played through casually, of course, there are lots of drawing prompts in the game, but it gives you lots of ways to explore and be creative, and lots of ways to be artistic. Lots of fun stuff to do in this game. Oh my goodness, get out of here! We're already on to the first boss fight, which is this giant eye and its little mini eye buddies. Nothing too fancy here in the first fight. Gotta wait for the eyes to be hollow, if that makes sense, before I can deal damage. Other than that, nothing too fancy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Also, I have, I'm using foot pedals for one thing, so this is why I'm gonna say I've got my foot, planted on this gas pedal, which is the skip cutscene button. Get out! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Get away from me! Which means the game's gonna flicker some like that, especially on screen transitions. Anytime I change areas, even just from one room to the next, it's gonna flicker a little bit. So more likely than not, when I offer this in the marathon, I will offer to not have my foot quite so firmly planted on the skip button pedal, but while I'm going for times, I'm gonna be skipping cutscenes, and that can be difficult to watch sometimes. There we go. Nope, back up. Into the next boss fight already. I missed a split. I didn't really get to talk about how we clipped out of the cave there. But one of the ways you can interact with this game by painting is by painting something and it kind of disappears when you paint it, or it shrinks and kind of moves out of the way, whatever the interaction is. When you paint something and it disappears, if you stand on its spawn location, it won't regrow when you erase the ink, even if it's supposed to. And if you save and quit the game there, the environment will load in before the player does. So whatever you're standing on will respawn, and you'll respawn on top of it. And you can use that to clip out of bounds in caves with certain plants in them. You can also use it as a shortcut to stand on top of these mushrooms in the overworld and in other places. To save yourself some platforming. Bonk. And doing so in the cave we did, actually, since it's the third boss fight, we've actually skipped the second boss fight entirely. At this point, we are going to have to fight it. This is an all bosses run. But clearing the third trial and finding the third boss will unlock the jump ability, which is going to make me move faster, but also, you know, let me jump in a platformer, which is kind of important. In a vanilla playthrough, you don't unlock jumping till, I won't say late, but closer to the middle than you might think. And we're done here. We're just taking the last couple of hit points here. There we go, and we're done. Whoops, let's not jump out of bounds. Jump behind the tree, And what I've actually done there is I've jumped into the water and save and quit. And what I'm trying to do is save and quit when I'm more than halfway to the other shore. So it'll actually just respawn me in the closest safe location. Stay in the ground, please. There we go. We've got jumping early, but I can't swim on land yet. And that will make sense later. But since I can't swim on the land, I can't really escape here. And I can't get out of that swampy area. I don't have all the abilities that I need to do that. I gotta clear that out before I walked over there. That might have behooved me to do that. Can you? Yeah, there you go. Why did I paint? I'm overpainting. I was just trying to see where I was going. That's like, oh, I didn't think I had it. There we go. So you can kind of see it there. You're gonna see it plenty of times throughout the run, where especially if you go to the bottom of the screen, there's not really a border on the bottom of the screen preventing movement, so you can kind of jump out of bounds like this. Not like that. Not like that either. Like this. And when you hit the save and quit button, the game will actually save the location more or less of your shadow. It's probably a little more complicated than that, but more or less of where your shadow is. That's where the game will think it needs to respawn you. Whether or not that makes any sense at all, logically speaking or not. Now, whether that puts you out of bounds or puts you at the top of a very, very tall cliff you couldn't jump up, it doesn't really matter. The game just doesn't know what else to do with itself. I still don't know why the first cone it throws is just so far away from hitting me. Like, it's nowhere near me. Oh no, the eyes are vertical! That only really matters because I'm using a trackball and I just have a hard time moving the mouse straight up and down like that. It's a little bit more awkward of a movement for my thumb. I'd rather it be diagonal, northeast to southwest. That's what I tried to do earlier and I just flubbed the jump. There we go. I do know how to jump. What? Excuse me? Maybe I was moving with the beam instead of across the beam. That could have been it. And I think we're done. The boss cannot deal damage at this point. Oh, no. We'll call my shot a little early. Just this cycle left, and now we're done. There we go. See, now I've got the ability to swim on land in my own ink. Thank you for the host. I cannot see who it's from, but thank you very much. Come on, swim, swim. There we go. How is everybody doing tonight? That did not put me on top of the platform. That'll do it. We're gonna edge clip here. You know what it is? I need to lay off the skip cutscene button a little bit. There we go. No, come on. Give me the clip. There we go. Did I fall back in bounds? I've never fallen back in bounds there. Swim, swim, swim. One more screen over. Where am I? There I am. Up one more screen. Yeah, now we're in the transit station. Yep. Go take our picture. Yep, we're done. Yep. Gave me my transit pass. So that is our quick travel pass that we're going to use later on to hop around the map. Swim! I'm not on this. There we go. Aw, come on. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna move these rock bugs out of the way, stand where they're gonna respawn, and I'm gonna save and quit the game there. And that's gonna clip me out of bounds. There we go. And now we're in Feast. And We're here very much out of bounds, as you can see, so I'm not gonna stop to talk to the queen. I don't have to stop and get my translator bug friend. We're gonna skip all of that and go right back in bounds, like a dummy. Stay out of bounds, and you can just walk right into the boss room from here. Here we go. And this is my favorite fight in the game. This boss fight's so much fun. So you'll notice there's two colors being painted now. The red ink is me, and it can hit the red targets. And this purple brush, this purple ink is being mirrored. Oh, I missed one. I'm gonna feel really silly when I save 5 seconds on my next run on that. I mean, this is a mirror fight. Kind of like the Dark Link fight, if you will. Can you show up? There we go. So when it's hollow, if you will, like this, the boss, I can hit it directly. When it looks like it's from like Paper Mario or something, and it's kind of inverted, then the mirror brush has to hit it to deal damage. So I've got to keep track of what mode the boss is in while also dodging. Here I want to dodge the first set of circles and then make the boss run into the third circle, or the last circle I should say, because it won't always be the third one. And that will break the shield, and now I'm just waiting for my chance to strike again. I can't break that bubble on my own. There we go. This screen's about to shift. Other brush. Hit the corner. I'm nowhere near the middle of the screen. Hitting it with the wrong brush again. There we go. Skip. And defeating the mirror boss unlocks the ability to swim up walls, which is what we're going to use to get out of here. We're not gonna quite go out the way we came though. The next thing we're supposed to do is go back to luncheon to talk to Chicory, or Chicory, or Chicory. I don't know, I'm gonna switch between all three pronunciations, and all I can do is apologize. Before we do that though, we're gonna take a speed running path. Go out of bounds here. Go north here and actually skip a little bit of content. We're gonna have to go back and get it. But after we talk to Chicory, she's going to send us on 4 separate trials to complete our bond with the brush, one of which is in the northeast corner of the map and ends in this boss fight that I'm in now. But we've skipped, not only have we skipped to this boss fight, we've skipped all the trial before it. There's quite a bit of platforming and moving around and a little bit of puzzling between you and this boss fight when you go to do this trial, and we skip all of that. It's a pretty big skip being able to just kind of sneak out of bounds like that. Because even if we use our speedrunning tricks in that trial, there's just a lot to do there. It just takes a while to get through it. Hello? I feel like you just ignore damage. Okay. This fight reminds me of the Maryland state flag for some reason. I don't even know why. I don't live in Maryland. I think it's just the color scheme. The red and the yellow and the black. I never made the connection until now, but it reminds me of the Maryland flag. Come here. Dodge twice, 3 times. I'm hitting the button. I feel like when you skip cutscene, you have to hit the mouse button again, and I guess I forgot. I was just dragging, but evidently I didn't click and drag. I was only doing the drag. Die. Okay, I'm good. I feel like you have a little more time on those these big patterns than you think, because it always explodes from the inside out. But if you like run the wrong way at first, it does look like you might not make it. Sometimes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Safe spot. I take a hit. I did take a hit. It's okay. So we finished the first Wheel of Trial. We're on the Wheel of Trial 2, which is fine. We're not gonna have to. We're gonna have to go back and do 1 air quote, but we're not gonna lose our progress. So basically, from this point forward, whatever the title card is saying, you can probably ignore it, because we need to come back to luncheon and learn how to swim. And also learn how to paint on the water. Hello, hello. I got it every time. Okay, you can just walk through the door. Why was Pickle there? Pickle is there to tell us the corruption in luncheon is really bad and we should go back and check it out. Pickle is there doing the same thing Pickle does after you clear Feast. To send you back to luncheon, basically. Excuse you? Okay. Now for this boss fight, if you will, now for plot purposes, we're just trying to help Chicory deal with her emotions, some of her guilt or her self-defeating idea, as if somehow she failed as the wielder. Which is also probably why we're not actually trying to deal damage in this fight. This is very much an auto-scroller fight. If I take damage, we're gonna lose time. Don't get me wrong. Also, those lines will deal damage, so don't step on the decoration. That felt cheap, but I should have seen that coming. But we're not actually trying to hurt Chicory here, and in fact, we can't actually deal damage. We've just gotta dodge it all out. I love the little claw effects. They just sound and look so good. The splotchy effect really makes me happy for some reason. I feel like I got tagged there. I feel like I stepped in the blue. One more attack. Nope, we're done. Don't mind the screen looking a little weird there. That's just because we're doing some frame perfect cutscene skips. No big deal. That's late split. All right, back for the Yum Cave. No, too much ink down. Can you get around there? I could have gone out of bounds now that I think about it. Now I'm halfway through the cave. Come right over here. Now the next trial is supposed to have us go and collect 4 different brush flowers for a bit of a plot reveal. We're not gonna do that. Apparently we're not gonna go out of bounds here either. Give me the clip. That's not the clip I wanted. Alright, we'll have to do this a long way because I'm not getting this quick clip. Can't see. Thank you. There we go. Oh my goodness, just jump. Thank you. Now you're supposed to put the brush flowers down here. I should say the brush flowers I'm putting down now, these are the 4 brush flowers you're supposed to run around here and collect. But we're not going to do any of that. We're going to skip all of the trial over here as well. And just get the completion. There we go. Now we're going to head back to the swamp. This is actually a really pretty part of the game. I like the music here. It's a pretty fun section to play through. But it's a speedrun. Don't always get to do everything you like in the speedrun. No, don't open the map. Might have been a little early. Nope, we're out. Yep, there's our self-portrait, and we're done with the 3rd trial as well. Don't actually know what split I'm supposed to be on anymore. Let's see if we got the skip. Nope, alright. It's time for probably the biggest skip in the game. We're gonna fast travel all the way back to Dinners to go climb a mountain. Now the mountain is to the west of Dinners, but as you can see, you can't leave west from Dinners. Not usually, at least. You get both? Would have been nice. I didn't get either. You gave me neither of the skips? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Come on now. I think I deserve at least one of the clips. Oh, now you give me 2. Okay, sure. Sure, game. You do that. I said, this is the big old mountain we're supposed to climb up. Oh no, I've lost window focus. Here we go. As you can see, I'm kind of painting and swimming on the sky. As long as I'm swimming on the screen transition, the game shouldn't move me back in bounds. And as long as I'm not in bounds, I don't have to deal with any of the platforming you see going on in the inbounds area of the map right now. As you can see, it takes a while to get up this mountain. A very, very long time to climb the mountain vanilla. Long enough to make a good donation incentive, it must be said, but a long time nonetheless. So it's really nice to be able to skip it. And when you get close to the top of the mountain, you can stay out of bounds right there. Got the corner clip. Got to stay out of bounds. Can we skip all the way? Come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna go for it now. At this point, I've lost a little bit of time. Come on. Give me, it's not gonna give it to me. You're not gonna let me get it. All right, so we'll go back in bounds. I wanted to skip right into the musical number, but it wouldn't let me stay out of bounds. And we're actually gonna skip the musical number too, because that's a cutscene and it's skippable. But it's a cool part of the game, for sure. It's kind of like an Elite Beat Agents segment. I'm going not the way I want to go. It's a little bit of a rhythm game to break up the platforming a little bit. Can you? You might have noticed I'm not skipping cutscenes between rooms here. You need to be lost for X number of rooms, or whatever the number is, I don't know. But you have to just kind of walk out into the abyss here for a little while. And if you skip cutscene between rooms, you skip over, I presume, you skip over the line of code that counts how many rooms you've been stuck for. Which means you can literally be here forever if you just keep holding the skip cutscene button. Now we found what we're looking for. We're trapped by the corruption. Oh no! We must fight our way out by fighting these. Oh no! This is all terrible. The tree ate my brush, and I have no brush, and now everything is sad. And I'm going the wrong way. So there is a way to manipulate the brush tree. And I noticed somebody actually grew their brush tree to the left. So I'm gonna try and get that too. I don't know if that's faster or if that matters. But we have no brush. We don't have any of our magical powers anymore. So the only way we can get back to town is to have Lemon swim us across. Because we don't actually know how to swim. And we can doggy paddle a little bit. Which is not a joke. That's pretty much all we can do is a little doggy paddle in very shallow water. But we can't swim across the river to get back to luncheon. Come on. This is not a skippable cutscene until you see the mini brush cursor appear again. And then you can skip. Go inside. Wait, no, don't go inside. Get mixed up again. Totally different part of the tree here. I've definitely got my foot on the gas pedal now, skipping any of these screen transitions that I can. Can you get over there? Alright, now we're in the last part of the game. Long stretch, okay. First phase is pretty vanilla. As long as it doesn't catch me when I'm trying to change directions for one reason or another, it's pretty easy to dodge all of this out. first phase is down. Around the mirror fight again. You. There we go. First fight of the mirror fight's down. Yeah. Can you hit him? Man, come on, mouse. And again, we want the boss to deal damage to itself here. So when these little orby bits appear, you need to make sure it gets hit by those, by the explosions. There we go. Now on to the evil Chicory fight. Oh! See, I can't quite hit her yet. She's just gonna keep dodging. So, friendly Chicory appears, and definitely trapped her there. I think the animation bug out a little bit with the cutscene skip. But now I'm just waiting for Chicory to land a bind, basically. I'm just a little bitty ADC waiting for my support to set up a kill for me. And I found in some somewhat limited testing that if I stay aggressive here and keep making evil Chicory dodge, that you can sometimes get through this phase somewhat quicker than usual. But if I do this, if I do that in the next part of the fight, I've had it take a whole lot longer. But I haven't done enough to really put any numbers on it. It may just be random how long the phase is regardless. It was itchy. Oh, I ran into something, huh? Also, make sure you're hitting the right one. Make sure you free your friend out too. Don't leave Chicory hanging. Oh! Come on. One more phase. Okay. Oh, come on. on to the last phase of the fight. And we're just waiting for Chicory to land some crowd control here. The most dangerous thing, at least to me, in this part of the fight is this little kaleidoscopy like pattern, whatever you like to call it, because it's just so pretty to look at. You gotta make sure you actually dodge it out though. Everything else is pretty easy to see coming and move out of the way. But it's easy to try to jump over and then land on a different part of the pattern. Or think you can walk between something and then all of a sudden you can't. As far as anything that can actually hurt you here, that's the one that usually gets me more than anything else. Like that. I could have just jumped to the left. Hey. Okay, don't go up there. Oh. Should have tried to lead the target there. Target was not moving. There we go, and that's time. It comes very, very quickly when you're skipping the cutscenes at the end there. No, not new world record. World record's at 35 minutes right now. I gotta figure out. I can, yeah. And there's a jump I gotta go figure out. Which one was it? Brush flower jump. Oh, can you not go east there? Oh, I guess not. Here we go. I'm not getting it. Let me pull up the VOD. Oh wow, that's such a weird place to get the out of bounds. Ah, what a pain. That is not an easy clip to get. I can't believe that didn't actually work. Where do you have to be for this to work? That'll work just as well, though. Boo doo boo boo boo. Oh, sure. It's such a pain to practice anything in this trial because you just can't move around anywhere. There's actually a credits warp near here, but I can never work on it because if you miss it once, it's you go all the way back around to reset. Really? That's not what I wanted to do. That's all right. Yeah, if you can get into, I think, this corner, though I could be getting it wrong, but one of the corners over here, I've gotten stuck in the corner and then the game spat me out in one of the credit sequences. I think it was for the credits for the bad ending, but it did spit me out into credits. I think the screen that contains the credits is over there somewhere. I think that's the reason why. That's the reason why it puts you over there, or that's the reason why it starts the credits. Is one of the rooms down here, I believe, has the credits for the bad ending. Because if you go north, that's that room I'm trying to get the skip in. This is the entrance to trial 1. Running north of here is the end of the brush flower trial, and I think the credits might be over here to the east. Let me actually test. Hold on. Excuse me. Play data. Not one of these. I can't remember how. I'd have to go pull up a video of how I. You know what? I think the problem is I don't have a video of it because I was just goofing around with something else. I wasn't expecting to find anything. I wonder if it's at 6.8. I have no idea how I pulled it off now. You know what? It was actually here that I did it, huh? That's right, because I was looking for a way to go from the swamp to the brush flower trial. I remember now. And it keeps throwing me out of bounds. But one time I managed to... Sugar. Can you please? I don't think I'm ever gonna get it again. Get up right. Don't put me back in bounds. Nobody wants that. Who wants that? I'm never gonna find it again. I'm never gonna find it again. It was so weird. That's probably just gonna be one of those things that I got one time, but it's not going to be repeatable with any kind of consistency. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Maybe because it's the bad ending credits. If it skipped you to the good ending credits, that'd be a totally different story. That'd be a huge step. That'd be a whole... That's like a whole new category. Where you'd probably just go get jump and then come over here and get the skip. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Alright, from another run, I should just get another run started here. I wonder what else I might be missing between my run and Succinct's run. Or Punchy's run. I haven't really been able to look at the whole route. I don't think it's that different though. I do wonder where I'm losing the time though, so I can figure out what I need to work on. Pretty sure I lost time in the final fight just then though. I don't think there's a ton different. I just need to play better. I haven't been able to play. I spent most of the past 2 weeks just verifying runs. I haven't had a ton of time to play. So if I just get some runs in, that's gonna help out a lot too. Good one, go. Oh my gosh, clean. Swooping sound is so nice. Oh, really? What are you doing? I'm not trying to... Seriously? Really? I really just want to get out of this menu. Wait, no. There we go. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. I didn't walk to the door. I was so busy watching my brush work. I thought I noticed something just then. This is what I get for doing a casual playthrough with the same setting files I was trying to do speedruns on. The text! I've been losing so much time into text! Probably not a ton of time, but I was losing time into text. And had the text be the instant. That's why I have such a hard time picking up this brush. I was like, it just takes me so long. I don't know why I can't seem to skip the text here. See? Much different. There we go. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. All right, on to the first boss. Excuse you? Go away. Believe I didn't get 3 hits in there. I can't believe that just happened. How do I not have a comparison? I hope I erased enough. I did. Okay, good. Oh boy. Maybe I missed splitting my PB. Oh great, I left message open in the background. Nothing I can do about that now. It's okay. I was just trying to see if my friend wanted to play some Final Fantasy 14 tonight, but the next 2 nights are gonna be better. So I'm getting this second run in. Yup! I want to, level a tank for the new expansion. Yeah, I say that and then I keep forgetting that Reaper's going to be a thing. What I need to do is go unlock the Reaper title, which I'm sure everybody and their sister's trying to do. I need to go unlock the Reaper title in Final Fantasy XIV. Which I think requires, field leaves, so I'd have to level something like botanist or mining. Have a good night. Oh, sushi Masai. Oh, no. Oh, when I'm dodging up into the brush. That's what I'm doing. Really? I couldn't get that last hit in before getting hit myself. Split. Jump, 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 everybody jump, 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 jump. I didn't make it. There we go. I haven't made that jump in a while either. Say it like it's a big jump to make, I'm just not jumping in the right spot evidently. Booda boom, 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 booda boom. Tried to corner move through there, but that wasn't gonna work the way I was hoping it would. It's not actually a swing rope like in Link's Awakening. I forget that sometimes. Which is a shame, because that would save us so much more time. Nah. Couldn't give that one to me, huh? I waited, save and quit too. You just couldn't give it to me. I jumped back in bounds. I jumped back in bounds. Don't do it again. Doggone it. I gotta stay out of bounds. Let me close the save file. Let's try it again. Oh no, come on. Boom, 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 boom. Excuse you? Oh, come on. How did I miss it? I already lost 8 seconds. There we go. Ah, every time with that mushroom. Just stop painting. It's just moving to the left. Just gotta stop painting in there. Nah. Oh my gosh, thank you. On it. I'm good. I'm calling it a night. After that, I'm good. I'm gonna go work on the tracker. I don't know why I tried to run back a PB anyway. I'm good. That's just a sign I need to go to bed. Or at least not be doing any more runs today. I'm good. Let's see who I can throw this over to. Let's see this. Streaming Chicory. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Just want to make sure they're not leaving, getting ready to leave right away. I think we're gonna throw the stream over, the host over to Yomi Chan tonight.
It's like so viral that it was like all I heard was those songs for like months. Whereas like Frozen 2, I like did not hear those songs on a constant basis. So it was like less like killing me on the inside.
Yeah, they're getting ready to go into the Weedle Temple for the first time. So I'm gonna throw the host over there.
Really good. And I really like, did you know?
Call it a night and figure out what's going on with my OBS, because OBS is doing something silly. I updated Windows and all my audio settings just to get flushed down the toilet, evidently. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the night working on that, probably, and anything I want to work on. But we'll be streaming some tomorrow. We'll be streaming some Wednesday. I'm gonna stream a lot more Thursday and Friday, I think, because if I won't be able to play Final Fantasy, I'm thinking, but we'll see. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, sushi, Nasai.